Good evening, good neighbors. Welcome to another episode of the Band Together Buffalo Shutdown Showcase. Tonight is Folk Night, and our featured artist is 10,000 Maniacs, a band with Buffalo roots that has now been touring internationally for more than 10,000 days. Our lineup of contestants tonight is Porcelain Train, Yellowjack, Tom Stahl and the Dangerfields, and Brendan and the Strangest Ways. Cast your votes for each episode at bandtogetherbuffalo.com and vote for as many artists as you like. If you like all 4 artists in each episode, vote for all 4 artists. There's a box to click if you like to see them live. If you vote the night of the live premiere, you get an extra vote. If you tip the band via PayPal, Venmo, or Patreon, you get an extra vote. That means you can triple your vote. And you can vote for up to 3 days from the night of the live premiere. Let's get it going.
was a beautiful doomsday when we left that town behind. We spent hour after hour inching down Interstate 5. Oh, this place won't let us leave, he cried. These stars on our side, darling, we can beat Mercury. Your old deck of tarot cards, it said movement was the way. Without a word of warning about things born in retrograde. Well, we can't half believe in this. It's real now or it ain't. Darling, we can beat Mercury. Hang on while I try to make this right. 'Cause we were the perfect team in what seems like a lifetime prior. Now every hoop we're jumping through, the other lights on fire. Oh, our signals are encrusted, it's more somebody stole the wire. Darling, we can beat Mercury. Help me while I try to make this right. Ambola sounds like some place where two of our kind can hide. Darling, we visited these crossroads now a couple dozen times. We forget each other's limits, though we gotta memorize. The road ahead is crumbling, but only in our minds. Darling, we can beat Mercury. Hand in hand, we always make it right. Oh, that bastard ain't fast enough to catch us, not tonight. Darling, we can beat Mercury. Grover, Cleveland, and Geronimo were out enjoying a Sunday drive. Take me to the aerodrome. Geronimo, he suddenly did cry. He didn't wait for an answer, he went and took the wheel. The silver arrow spun out on an apple peel. Cholgas begged the mob to let them through on the Highway 62. There's a little bit of everything, baby, just tell me where to go. We can do pizza in Niagara Falls, a Whataburger, and Old El Paso. The tourism leaflets are fading in the light, still legible on the reverses for a good time. Set your touring compass to that old Highway 62.
The restaurant was stripped to the walls, everything that wasn't sold was burned. The looters all took numbers, and Shogans was still waiting for his turn. Grover got awfully friendly with the help, said you're a hottie with a smoking body. She said you're not so bad yourself. Why is a two-timer like you
Out on Highway 62? Stop the car rattling along the boulevard. The driver played it nice and cool. He waited till the heat let down their guard. Pressed the pedal to the floor. He knew he had to bound. Flashing lights in his mirrors were hot on his tail. I blocked his path, I wouldn't let him on the Highway 62.
on every star of every flag, every rowhead painted no go. We stopped at a no-go to get directions from a disgraced field goal kicker. I think he made them up, 'cause they were off a yard or two
on that old Highway 62. The silver arrow was out again. Geronimo was fresh out of ideas. The city let the motels molding where they fell, saying make like a tree, go on and bury yourselves. Hurry up your block in my view, out on the Highway 62.
Key. Well, I got theories buried in my brain. I think therefore I am not insane. It's so pleasing to my mind just how brilliant I can be. Getting smarter all the time. There's one reason for this rhyme. If you play it dumb with me, I'll beat you every time.
The camaraderie that you get with baking bread together is a pretty incredible experience. And there's a sense of pride. Like, we look around and we never say it so much, but we all want to create the perfect loaf of bread. When you have like a really like handcrafted artisan loaf of bread, you're sort of like, whoa, bread could be this? It takes a long time to make a really good loaf of bread. Everything's still rolled by hand like it was done 100 years ago. Knowing that you're also doing something that generations before you have done is a pretty remarkable experience, thinking like, wow, my grandpa was probably doing the same thing that I'm doing. You know, my father and his brothers, they kept it going, and now, you know, this next generation, you hope that you can continue the work that they've done, but also create sort of your own stamp on it too. This is who we are. This is like our family legacy is making bread and baking. I mean, the community has kept us in business for 100 years. That's amazing.
Because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to us, because more than this, you know there's nothing. Tell me, hey Jack Kerouac, I think of your mother. What they want. It's lust and hate is the candy. These are the days you might fill with laughter until your brain.
On the Band Together Buffalo Shutdown Showcase from the 10,000 Maniacs, we're joined by Mary Ramsey, and it's great to see you. How are you holding up?
You too. It's great to see you too. I'm doing pretty well. There's been a lot less live playing this year, obviously. Like many groups, most groups had to postpone and or cancel any future shows. So most of 2020 has been moved to 2021, and hopefully that'll start up. We have dates for the fall, so we're going to wait and see.
Sure, we'll be waiting with you. There are, so many artists have been saying that this sort of this forced isolation has led to a great creative output. Has that been the case for you as well?
Yeah, well, we are working on an album or a CD or whatever you want to call it, new 10,000 Maniacs materials, and that we'll be working probably with Armin Petrie. But yeah, there's been time for that, but there's also been like a slowing down of life, which has been interesting for me. I've been able to focus more on playing when working on other projects. I mean, I'm going to be doing something with Vincent O'Neill. We still have a CD that's coming out of the Yates project of poetry and music. I've done a lot of different interviews around the country, and I did one for NPR in Hawaii, just about what's going on now, during the pandemic. Lots of questions about how people are coping with it all. So it's a pretty much united force in terms of how people are dealing with it as artists and musicians. I think there's a lot of, kind of consoling each other, I think, and appreciating and respecting those who feel comfortable performing and those who don't. It's just a very individual and very serious decision to make, and to be respected whatever way person wants to go.
I appreciate the empathy that you're carrying into that mindset, and I'm wondering how artists such as yourself, who have become so established that you're getting calls from Hawaii for publicity, relate with so many local artists that not only you continue to work with, but that you can see yourself in when you were coming up on the scene. Like, how do you think about that? Like about what this would be like if you were still kind of still trying to make it.
Well, yeah, like 25, 30 years ago. Yeah, I do think about that so much. I think about the young people, and so much of performing is having your audience there, and they really, as Steve Gustafson from our band would say, we'd just be a rehearsal if nobody was there, and it's that synergy, that energy, the excitement of having the people near you, people close, and that's missed on both sides. But as I really do think about like how it will be wonderful for younger musicians and artists and actors and every kind of art form to be able to have their time to develop and share. I mean, it's what's wonderful about now that wasn't around when I was younger is that they do have the internet now. You've got the internet, and you've got other ways of really connecting with people, that, like we're doing right now. Who would have thunked it? Beam me up, Scotty. It's got that kind of futuristic. Like sometimes I can't even believe we've come so far. But that's also really a wonderful way to share. And I think that I have such faith in the youth of America, of the world, because they understand it. It's their future too, and they're sharing it, and they're helping us, and us, meaning people of a different generation, understand it. Because we'll be lost without it. That help.
And you have this wild video that's the energy on that is awesome.
The band is friends with the drummer of Gang of Four, Hugo Burnham, and he came and played drums on this track, the song that we played live called What We All Want, which is a Gang of Four song, and Steve Gustafson's son, Riley Gustafson, sang the lead part, which was really exciting for him, and his first debut with the band to be singing. So it was pretty cool. Very nice to see that the next generation coming up, and father and son, or just family in the band. So there's that nice connection.
If you didn't notice, the DJ that was welcomed you into the place was none other than Hugo Burnham from the Gang of Four. Yeah, no, it means everything apart from that. So you can sit in that song and Joe on the singing to the place, the percussion. And special from the Buffalo band, hardcore metal band, Dishonored, Riley Gustafson is going to sing this song for us.
My name is Omri, and this is Tunworks Media. I shoot commercials, music videos, weddings, live events, speakers, just stuff. I was so happy when I got this studio space because I knew what it meant for the community. They could come here and be able to get what it is that they need to get to put out what it is that they want to put out. It's a way for me to help myself by helping other people tell their story. That's it. We tell stories here. To me, there's nothing worse than when you create something, whether it's a business or a piece of music or any type of piece of art or anything, or even if you have a message and you want to get it out. For me, it's nothing more frustrating than when you can't. If you have an idea, you believe in your idea, and you really want to put some video behind it, that's what I do. My name is Omri, and I make content.
Next up, one more song from each of our contestants. So be sure to go to bandtogetherbuffalo.com, vote for your favorites, and remember, if you tip the band, you get an extra vote. Make it rain, y'all.
me, what are we doing here? Didn't we both say that we didn't want to come back? And what now that we've realized the fear? Our little promised land has fallen through the cracks. Soon I'll say farewell again and I'll finish moving on. The luster of the Emerald City's gone. Call it a fabricated fit, squeezing back into the places we got stuck. Oh, and what this air hangs heavy with, we can't help breathing in the need to self-destruct. Soon I'll say farewell again and I'll finish moving on. The luster of the Emerald City's gone. A lengthy list of little things. Who's gonna hang on to our friends once this is through? Remind me what the difference is between enemies and friends not spoken to. It's time I said farewell again. I finished moving on. The luster of the Emerald City's gone. The luster of the Emerald City's gone.
Everybody in Buffalo is making solid beer.
A lot of different breweries. Everybody's making some really good stuff.
7 IPAs from 7 different breweries, and they're all good, but they're all different.
You don't have to go outside of Buffalo to drink amazing craft beer.
The amount of beer I drink that's not from Buffalo at this point.
We all believe beer is best drunk fresh.
The beer that's made right around the corner is the freshest beer you're gonna get.
You're not gonna get anything fresher than what's available in your own backyard.
It was a hot night on Rhode Island in 1848, and little Nettie wanted to play. She pulled on the sleeve of a family friend. Her parents said, go on, okay. The young man picked her up, but Nettie wiggled away and landed just a footstep too far. The river pulled her in. The young man tried to swim. When they found him, she was still in his arms. Oh, mighty Niagara, come and see what you have done. Oh, mighty Niagara, stole the soul of another young one. Now old Red Hill Sr. grew up upon her shores. Her every nook and eddy he did swim. He saw the suicides, the daredevils with big eyes. He watched them and he dragged their corpses in. Now the idea crossed Red's mind to try the jump himself, to win riches and fame beyond compare. But the old man kept his head, he died peacefully in bed. But Red Hill Jr., that's a whole nother affair. Oh, mighty Niagara, come and see what you have done. Oh, mighty Niagara, stole the soul
from a history book, and that is how I know that they're true. But if you think they're bunk, go on and try your luck. Next week we'll be singing about you. Oh, mighty Niagara, come and see what you have done. Oh, mighty Niagara, stole the soul of another young one. Oh, mighty Niagara, come and see what you have done. Oh, mighty Niagara, stole the soul of another young one. Stole the soul of another starstruck one. Stole the soul of another lovelorn one.
Thank you.
Ads out there. Never be nobody's fool, and always follow the golden rule. The things they just don't teach in school are things I learned from you. At dinner time, don't you be late, and always eat what's on your plate. There's always some less fortunate who'd love to fill your shoes. Well, I must have been by the other kids. They stay out late on my how you pontificate. Today it makes me laugh. Back then I could not comprehend, and often we seem less than friends. Oh, time it seems to make amends. Today I walk your path, and men do what men must do, and boys don't understand. Till the one day when that little boy is grown into a man. Every time I pass a mirror, I'm so surprised to see half the man I used to fear is looking back at me. Well, I know now what you did, and I know now why you did it. I'm sure you had some dreams, though you never admitted it. Well, story's a word that comes to my hero. It's not too far behind. Your sacrifice of self is kind, just makes me shake my head. And do what men must do, and boys don't understand. Till one day when that little boy has grown into a man. Every time I pass a mirror, I pray to God I see that the man I used to fear is looking back at me. Looking back at me.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 6 of the Band Together Buffalo Shutdown Showcase. Remember to cast your votes for tonight's contestants. And keep tuning in every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 7 p.m. for the next 3 weeks as round 2 concludes on March 11th. Next week's featured artist will be Every Time I Die, The Reign of Kindo, and Laszlo Holyfeld. And next week's contestants include Grub, McCarthyism, Nuclear Winter, Soul Butchers, Chris Squire Band, Grizzly Run, Bad Kitty Band, Erie Shores, Sons of Luther, Cheap Peach, Amateur Hockey Club, and Noah Goki. Y'all keep in touch. Keep it going. And tune in next week for another episode of the Band Together Buffalo Shutdown Showcase.